Welcome back to Tyler's Retro Reviews for this continuation of my December theme uh, reviews. This time we're going back to Starrcade 1993. Well, this is actually the first time I'm doing this. Um, we're getting closer and closer to it. Um, will I do this again next year? Tainted Pro Ad? I don't know. What I'll do. But anyways, Starrcade 1993 is actually a good show. December 27th at the Independence Arena in Charlotte, North Carolina. So, um, now before I talk about the show itself, go back to my Halloween Havoc 1993 review 2 months ago on this channel right here. The original plan for Starrcade 1993 was supposed to be Vader versus Sid for the WCW Championship. However, let me read it off here. The main event was between Vader and Ric Flair for the WCW Championship, booked as a result of the Double Sisters that occurred between Arn Anderson and Sid Vicious in October. Flair replaced Vicious in his match against Vader, and yeah, I won't talk about the rest. But yeah, um, that's how that happened. Sid would not come back to WCW until 1999, which, he had that last run in WCW from 99 to 2001 with that incident at Sin, which, yeah, that show was we're not going to talk about the end of WCW there. But anyways, now they show video packages of Vader in the arena, warming up for his match, and Ric Flair saying goodbye to his family. One of which is the future Charlotte Flair. So haters are gonna fucking hate. So yeah. So Ric Flair put his career on the line against Vader. This is actually the first time, I believe. But yeah. But regardless, let's talk about this show. Um. So, pretty wonderful. Paul Orndorff and Paul Roma defeats Tuco Scorpio and Marcus Bagwell, the future Buff Bagwell, in a good match. Until that assassin guy. Now, here's my little, what I'm trying to say. I saw Brian. The assassin is the father of referee Nick Patrick, who is officiating this match. So, if you don't get it, because Brian Zane did his review of Halloween Havoc 93, and I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. But again, I don't know much about. I know who Nick Patrick was as a referee. That is. Regardless, it was an okay tag match. A 6 out of 10. Anyways, then, oh god, the Shockmaster. Again, the funniest thing about him was falling through the fucking wall. Yeah, he defeats Awesome Kong. No, not that one from TNA a few years later. I'm talking about this was a different wrestler who would name it in a squash match, basically. Anyways, and then we get for the WCW World Television Championship. Lord Steven Regal Lord Steven Regal and Ricky Steamboat ended in a time limit draw. Yeah, the time limit draw thing was kind of. I hate the whole time limit draw thing. Regardless, this was a fun match. 7.5 out of 10. I want to get it higher, but the time limit draw kind of screwed it up. Anyways, Cactus Jack and Max Payne, I don't know who he is, defeats the Future Godwins, basically. In an okay tag match, I mean, Cactus Jack by this point, he went from feuding with Vader, and of course that infamous Lost in Cleveland segments. Now here he's in a tag match, and no wonder why McFoley left WCW around this time. This was, I believe, before his ear ripped off in Germany against Vader. It was an okay match. 5 out of 10. Anyways. And then we get a 2 out of 3 falls match for the WCW United States Championship. Steve Austin defeats Dustin Rhodes 2-0 for this match. Dustin Rhodes got himself disqualified for throwing Austin over the top rope. I don't understand that rule. Over the top rope caused a DQ. And then Austin wins by pulling the tights. Austin is the WCW United States Championship. And things won't go well for him in WCW. But yeah. This was a good 2 out of 3 falls match, an 8 out of 10. And basically, there's that. And then we get for the WCW International World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah. This was originally supposed to be British Bulldog versus Rick Rude, but the Bulldog left. And in his place was the Boss, who is Ray Traylor, the big boss man, however. WWF sued over this, and they had to cut the character off the following year. So Rick Rude defeats the Boss to retain the International World Heavyweight Championship. If you know what that, again, it's the big gold belt, because you already know, WCW spoiled the NWA belts not under their permission, and they split apart, and WCW kept the big gold belt. And this led to, the belt unifying with that other WCW title in '94, and that the big gold belt becomes the actual WCW championship again. Because around this time, there were 2 world champions around this time. This match was blah. 3 out of 10. I'll give it. And then next up we got for the WCW Tag Team Championships. Stinger Road Warrior Hawk defeats the Nasty Boys by disqualification to retain. As a result of this, the Nasty Boys kept the WCW Tag Team Championships. Why was this match 29 minutes? I mean, it was a good match for 29 minutes, but why that long? And it's a disqualification also, which was kind of stupid, honestly. So, basically that's that. 6.5 out of 10 I'll give it. And then we get the main event it's a title versus career match for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. So, again, this was originally supposed to be Sid versus Vader. And again, Sid got fired because of the scissors incident in October. Ric Flair defeats Vader to win the WCW Championship. This was a fantastic match. I mean, a fantastic match. I think, and then again, Vader and Sid did have a match in '96 in another company. You know which one I'm talking about. Buried Alive. that In Your House show in the WWF. However, I think might have been a blessing in disguise. I don't know, I'm just playing a little devil's advocate. But yeah, Ric Flair won the WCW Championship, and then this was originally supposed to have Vader win it back at Super Bowl 4. But then Ric Flair got the book back, and, well, the rest is history. And then this is right before Hulk Hogan came in. And we don't know Ric Flair and Eric Bischoff's relationship in WCW come until 2 weeks later. We'll talk about Starrcade '98. Oh, brother, I don't want to talk about that show, but I gotta have to. This is a amazing match. A 9.5 out of 10. And Ric Flair celebrates with Sting, Ricky Steamboat, and his family again. So anyways, there's only like one really bad match. The rest was actually decent to good. I mean, 93 wasn't a great year. Then again, the WWF had the Lex Express. So, WCW had those Disney tapings, which it saved them money. But I don't know. Havoc was good also this time period, but then there's all the other shows. I don't know much about that. But anyways, overall Starrcade '93 was, I give it a 6.8 out of 10. So, good show. But regardless, tomorrow on my main channel, I will be episode 5 of Showdown, which is going to be the last stop before the pay-per-view Revenge. And then join me on here, this channel right here, on Thursday to talk about another December themed pay-per-view. I want to talk about Raw and SmackDown's direction after Survivor Series, with the next one we're going to talk about in Raw is with TLC 2016. And we don't know the next period we'll be talking about next week, so I won't talk about that yet. So anyways, join me this Thursday for TLC 2016 to continue my December theme reviews. Regardless, like this video, comment down below. If you're new to this channel right here, Tyler's Retro Reviews, and my main channel also, subscribe to both of them and click the notification bell to get more video uploads with Thursday TLC 2016, and we'll go down from there. Bye-bye.